Yeah, my funky friends, I'm Muckby. Welcome back to Let's Play the Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time we completed the Gerudo Fortress. We got the Gerudo token, which allows us to, not get arrested and, to talk to the Gerudo and all that stuff. And today we're going to be going beyond the gates. So yeah, there's this person right here. So if we talk to them, okay, I guess it's not them. And maybe it's the person at the top of the ladder. I guess that person. There's someone around here that we have to talk to, who will open the gate for us. Okay, yeah, it's probably this person up here then. So he'll say, "Hey, rookie." Okay, I mean, I guess I am a newcomer. Right, fair enough. Go into the gate. I'll open this gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. Ooh, sounds scary. First trial is the river of sand. You can't walk across this river. If you cross it, follow the flags you replace there. Second trial is the Phantom Guide. Ooh, scary. Those with eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. Well, I guess we'll try. You're going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go. Well, at least they. I mean, that's a fair way to put it. They warned us. They gave us all the info, but then they were like, you know what? I mean, I'm not going to stop you. Go on ahead. I mean, they know they can't stop Zelda. I mean, I'm kind of a legend. So, okay, I didn't want to talk to you again. Let's just get down there. So, yeah. Basically, again, you need to have, completed the, gotten the Gerudo card. Otherwise, you can't talk to them. Like, oh yes, like I think I mentioned all the, the Gerudo who are in white. It's like they can, they won't actively go against you, but if you decide to talk to them for whatever reason, oh, okay, I guess I walked a little too far, but I was gonna say, yeah, what you have to do is basically just use the long shot. Okay, where is the end of safety? Okay, maybe I should be standing on the box. Is that the idea? I guess yeah, I guess it's just as soon as you get over that right there, it eats you up. But yeah, basically what you have to do is just use the long shot, and then from this point you can basically see that there will be a flag, and you essentially just have to go from flag to flag. What do you have to say? Oh, those aren't ridiculous. Please jump by or stop. Oh yeah, I'll get to you in a second. But yeah, basically, if you look out into the distance, actually it's kind of hard to see on the N64 version, but there should be basically every time you get to one flag and then you look around, there should be another flag that you'll be able to say. Wait, did I just go back to where I started? I think I did just go back the way I came. Well, that's just great. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's really hard to see in the original. Again, on the 3DS, it's significantly easier. Okay, I can see it. I mean, you really have to look close. I mean, I guess it does a good job of simulating what it would be like, trying to cross a desert in a real sandstorm. But yeah, again, just kind of really squint your eyes, try and look all around, and if you should be one to go. And yeah, basically if you don't go from flag to flag, it'll just void you out and you'll have to restart. Okay, where's the next one? I mean, it's somewhere. Okay, I think I can barely make it out. I don't remember exactly how many of these are, but okay, I guess we may reach the end. Yeah, eventually we'll reach something that looks like this, and this symbolizes that we made it through the first trial. And then there's a Skulltula to commemorate our progress. There's yet another one, and then we also have some torches. So you already know what that means. We're gonna have to, be the source of the fire ourselves. I figured I'll show off the fire arrows since I don't think we've used them yet. Basically, I mean they're just like regular arrows, except the arrow is fire, which means that you can use it to light torches and stuff like that. I mean, alternatively we could have used Din's fire, but yeah, I just figured I'd show it off because I don't think I've shown the fire arrows off yet, and that gives us something. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I can use rupees now, so I will not complain. Oh, a fairy. That's good. Yeah, I've been carrying this blue fire for so long. I mean, like again, after the ice cavern, you really don't need blue fire again, so can just did I burn? I was gonna say, did I like burn the fairy with that? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, no reason not to have another fairy. You know, just makes our life that much easier in case of our untimely demise. This the kind that I can hook shot. Yeah, I didn't think so. It seems like I guess when it's like this sort of like metallic texture, it doesn't let you like you can't use the like the hook shot to latch onto it, whereas like with the vines you can. Anyways, we're back in the sandstorm. I guess it's kind of cool how like, yeah, when we're in like the shelter we're safe, but yeah, at this point it's back to the sands. Also, somewhere around here was that merchant that they mentioned. I think he's around here somewhere, or maybe we still haven't gotten to him yet. He's kind of a funny character. You'll see why. Yeah, you really cannot not see anything on... Okay, well that was clearly not where I wanted to go. Oh my god, I have to do all this again. Well, that really sucks. Yeah, you really do not want to mess around in this place. I mean, it's sort of just like, I mean, the boundaries of what's safe and what's not are really not that clear, so yeah, you do not want to mess around, but... Alright, I mean, I'll just get back real quick. Alright, I'm back over here. So yeah, I forget about the carpet merchant. He's just this guy that is on a magic carpet and, like, sells you stuff. But anyways, here's this thing. One with the Eye of Truth. So we got to the Spirit Temple by inviting ghosts. Oh, well, isn't that cool? Why don't we check that out? So yeah, this is like the second try. I guess the first try was like the River of Sand, and now here is like the ghost thing. So anyways, yeah, there's this like Poe right here who you know, spawns when you bring out the Lens of Truth, and yeah, basically you have to follow them, and yeah, you can only see them with the Lens of Truth. So yeah, this is the reason that like you have to do the bottom of the well before the Spirit Temple is for this. I mean, technically you don't have to. I mean, if you know the way, like you can potentially just do this like blind, because I mean it is always like the same pattern. It's just if you know, don't know the way, then like you would never be able to figure it out, because I mean it's not like a direct path or anything. Like it's, I mean, you're constantly like, you know, twisting and turning, and it's like if you you know, if you don't like follow like the exact path, you'll void out and you'll have to do it all again. So, you know, not great. But if you... Dude, I fucked the leave... Like, again, this is just one of those things where it's so annoying that the camera control for, like, facing forward is the same as locking on. Because it's like, I'm just trying to... Fuck! Well, that really sucks. Like, I was just trying to change the camera to face forward, but it kept homing in on the levers, and then I lost the Poe, and then I died, so... Yeah, I really hate that. Like, it's... Like, I just wish it was a different button to center the camera versus home in on something. It is basically my point. Okay, maybe the idea of the carpet merchant is you just, like, go straight at this arrow. Maybe that's what's in play. I always thought it was, like, a lot further down. Okay, yeah, I guess here it is. So, yeah, basically there's this funny guy over there. So the intended way to get to him is, like, actually with an item we don't have yet. It's actually the item of the Shadow Temple, which I guess maybe is more evidence that the Shadow Temple is meant to be done first. But I think you can technically barely make it with the jump. Yeah. So yeah, basically there's this funny guy over here. Welcome, selling stuff strange and rare from all over the world. Oh, I bet you. Wait, I like didn't even read what he said. Also, I just really don't think I can even afford it, because wow, it is funny how I was talking for so long about how I had so much money, and then I lost it all, and now I can't do anything. But yeah, basically he says he's selling stuff strange and rare from all around the world. To everybody, today's special is a dangerous running object. Ooh, terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see the money. How about 200 rupees? Well, we can't afford it, but basically he's selling bomb chews. So you can get bomb chews from him if you want for 200 rupees. I mean, not exactly the best deal. I mean, bomb chews are kind of like weird to buy, so I guess it's not a horrible option, but yeah, that's what this sign means. It's literally just as soon as you see the sign, just go straight there. For some reason, I thought it was like past the halfway point. I just loved like the imagery of it. I mean, just this guy, like just all on his own. It's like, I mean, realistically, how many people is he going to be selling to? It's like I can't imagine there are that many people going through the desert. But you know what? I mean, he's got a dream. So who am I to judge? Let's follow the guy again. So yeah, again, I mean, the biggest challenge is just the camera, because it's like, I mean, he's gonna make these like quick turns. So you know, you want to make sure he's always in like your field of view, and like the lens of truth only works in like the circle. It's not like the full screen. So like if he like goes like outside of that circle, he'll disappear. But and yeah, it's just annoying when the enemies, just because it's like again, it's just, I wish the, you know, centering the camera and locking on weren't the same button, because it just makes it a lot of times when you try and just turn the camera, it will lock on to some random enemy and then he'll disappear, and then it's less. So I mean, I'm just gonna have to tank the lever. I think they're called levers, or one of the more annoying enemies, because they just again, they're just the kind of enemy that just spawns endlessly. You can kill them, they'll come back, it doesn't matter, so it's best to just avoid them most of the time. But okay, was that the end? I mean, oh wait, what? How is that wrong? Was I not following him exactly the entire time? Like, how did that not work? Dude, this is really annoying. And it's so annoying that every time you fail the second part, you have to redo the first part. Like, I think they could have put a checkpoint like at the halfway mark, but no, you gotta do it again. Alright, following this guy again. Yeah, again, it's just not clear how far you can be. It's like, I mean, how exactly you have to follow his path. Because, I mean, I feel like I was right there, but then it just voided me out anyways. So, like, I really don't know, like, what you're supposed to do. I mean, this is what you're supposed to do. It's just, I mean, the level of accuracy required is just, I mean, it's just not entirely clear. But, and yeah, he does, like, all these zigzags, which is kind of annoying, because, again, it's just, like, again, the main challenge here is just keeping him on screen the whole time, because, you know, he likes to zigzag around, and again, pressing the camera button is dangerous because of all the levers. I mean, even locking onto him isn't always a good idea, because then you do, like, that weird, like, walk. So, okay, here's where he is. We just have to, like, run through the flags. Is that the idea? Fuck off! Holy shit, like, it's just, they just come endlessly. There's no, like, end to them. They just keep going and going and going. But alright, I ran through the flags that time, so alright, there we go. I guess not too bad. It's just, I mean, it's just more annoying than it needs to be, but I guess his ones. Anyways, here's the desert crossing. Oh, that looks really cool. I mean, look at that, like, stone, like, statue in the sand. Yeah, here are more levers. Fuck levers, dude. They so annoying. Like, look at them. They just come endlessly. It's like, and eventually, if you kill enough of them, like, a big lever comes out. And then after you kill the big lever, just regular levers come. It's like, yeah, it's just annoying dealing with them. You know, as with many other enemies, you know, it's always just sort of, you know, whether or not it's even worth trying to fight them. Anyways, over here, this looks pretty sus. I mean, there's clearly like a crack right there. Why don't we check it out, see if there's anything back there. Let's do that real quick. And ooh, yep, clearly there's something good. And yeah, it's actually another great fairy fun. We haven't had one of those in a while. I think the last one was the one we did after the fire temple. So let's check it out. See what they've got. I mean, they've always got something good for us. So yeah. I mean, this is how we got, like, you know, Din's Fire, Farore's Courage. There's still that one, like, spot missing on the item select. Maybe I mean, I guess we'll have to get that at some point, I guess. But anyways, we'll see. So yeah, again, another Great Fairy welcomes on the Great Fairy of Magic. Ooh, very nice. Give you a magic spell. Ooh, very cool. I'm a big fan of magic spells, you know. Pretty cool stuff. And yeah, I guess this one's blue. I mean, maybe they're all blue and I just never noticed, but basically, this is how you get the third and final one of those, like, spells that you can use. Yeah, this one is, this is Nehru's Lava. Again, they all correspond to what Zelda's moves in Smash are. This is, like, what the source of them are, which is kind of funny. So yeah, it's in effect for only a limited amount of time, so use it carefully. One balance over here. But yeah, but basically what Nehru's Love does is it's basically like this invincibility barrier, but it also constantly drains magic. So yeah, I've never really like used it. Yeah, you can see how much I guess I never pointed this out, but I mean, it actually says like how much magic power these use. Oh, I guess Lens of Truth. Oh, I guess it's because Lens of Truth is sort of like a perpetual thing. But you can see like that Nehru's Love uses a huge amount, and yeah, I think it basically just drains your magic completely if you're not careful with it. But yeah, I never. I guess at some point I can show off what it does. But yeah. Anyway, so there's that. There's also that up there. You can all see that. Here's where the leaves are gonna be a real pain because I need to like actually like take time to like do something, but I'm just not like look at them. They just come endless. Like they're so annoying. Like they're just one. I mean, they're not they're not hard to kill, but it's like yeah. Here comes I think the big yeah. Like look at them. They just come endlessly. And, it's about to turn day 2. Like I literally don't have time to like get my hook shot out and shoot it because the levers just attack me and then it disappeared. Ugh. Whatever. Let's just yeah. I really am not a fan of the fact that enemies respawn constantly. It just makes it feel like all of your combat is just not even worth it because it's like. It's just, I mean, they just come infinitely. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just not fun. It's like, at a time when you literally need to be able to focus, you just don't have that option. So, I mean, here's the big one. Yeah, it's big and purple. I mean, you can kill it and then I guess it gave some money, but the other levers will just come again. Okay, I guess I have a little amount of time. Okay, let me just grab this. Anyways, there we go. There's another Skulltula, and I believe there's another one on like one of those trees over there. I mean, we're getting to the ends of like the parts of the game, so like this is like where pretty much all the rest of the Skulltulas are. So yeah, but I think like one of these trees over there has you can see it from over here, and also this looks kind of interesting, like that little pond. And again, it's just you gotta like kill the levers first, otherwise you like can't do it. So it's just yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but it's like that's always just been so annoying to me. It's just these enemies. It's like I mean you get like I guess you get a quick break, but better make it fast. Also, I like these palm trees. I like how they have like the Deku Nut model on them, I guess, you know, to look like a coconut or something, or like some sort of desert fruit. But I like how it reuses the Deku Nut model, or Deku Nut sprite, I should say. You know, very clever. Anyways, this looks like it could use some rain, don't you think? I mean, it looks sort of like a pond that's all dried up. So yeah, you can play the Song of Storms here. I think that does something, right? I have to be somewhere else. Oh, I probably have to stand on this thing over here. That would make sense. Yeah, fucking levers, dude. Like, leave me alone, please. It's like, ugh. But alright, anyways, this is a thing that I think this works. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, basically, if you do it in the right spot, it actually causes the pond to fill up, and yeah, it does something. I mean, it's like just a little thing. It's not really like required for anything, but you know, I mean, it's cute. I guess, you know, it's cute that like, you know, it It makes the water all filled. Pretty cute stuff. Yeah, just get out of here. Anyways, so right here is the entrance to the dungeon, to the Spirit Temple. There it is. They mentioned, they said it was at the end of the desert, and they were not lying. We are literally as far over as we can go, and we found it. So anyways, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing next time. I mean, I guess that's going to be it for today. And also over there is the warp pedestal. We haven't gotten the song just yet, but hopefully that should come soon. I guess you can stand on this to be free of the levers for a bit, because yeah, I mean, I guess they only attack you when you're on the center. Actually, before I end the episode, let me get the song, because I just realized that when you when you shut off the game, it spawns you back in the Temple of Time, and I really don't want to have to get all the way back here. So let me just get far enough to activate that. It kind of breaks the flow of the episodes a bit, because you actually have to go in the dungeon. So I guess you guys will get a bit of a spoil. I was gonna say, do these have any? Okay, I guess not. I'm just subjecting myself to the levers, which is clearly not a good use of my time, but I guess it's whatever. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, this is the next dungeon, the Spirit Temple. We can go inside. Looks pretty cool. I mean, it's your typical dungeon. I mean, looks pretty dungeony. We can try and do stuff. Over here, there's one of those crawl things, but I think I mentioned that the crawl spaces actually you can only do as a child. As an adult, I guess you're too big, it won't fit. The other side has this big block. We can try and push it, but unlike the other blocks, it doesn't seem to move. That's curious. Anything else we can do? Maybe if we look around, there's a hole in the ceiling, but doesn't seem like we can do anything with that just yet. So we can kill the Armoses again, since we have the big Gorons, so we can just murder them. They don't even stand a chance against us. And I mean, I guess we killed them, but didn't really do much else. So yeah, you might be wondering what exactly we're supposed to do. Well, what we have to do is we just have to leave, and if we do that, then our good pal Sheik will join us, jumping up from up there, and will say hi to us. And yeah, there's Sheik. I mean, figured she'd show up eventually. Past, present, future. Those are the different time period. The Master Sword is the ship with which you can sail. Yeah, I guess that's very true. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. I guess that's a good extended metaphor. To the desert colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through time. So yeah, basically, but like I pointed out, that one section, like that one crawl space, you have to be a child to get through. So basically, what we have to do at this point is actually come back here as a child, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, the Spirit Temple is actually really cool because it's basically a dungeon that you have to do as, like, there's both a child section and an adult section, and yeah, basically you have to actually be both a child and an adult to complete, which is pretty unique. I mean, the only other dungeon that has that is, I guess, Dodongo's Cavern. That's sort of just like an optional part. It's not like actually required to beat the dungeon. This is the only one that like requires being both a child and adult just to beat it. And of course, and that's why we need the song, because I mean, you can't get here as a child. I mean, you technically can, like I alluded to before, and you have to do that for that Uber challenge I was mentioning, but it's not intended to be required, and it's extremely difficult to do. So the way to do it that, is, I mean, the intended way, and the way that isn't terrible, is to learn the song. And at this point now we just have to I mean, now that we have the song, like I said, it's the fourth song. That's why I was saying, one of the evidence that the Spirit Temple is before the Shadow one. But yeah, now at this point we just have to just go back to the Temple of Time, change into being a child, and then we can get through that crawl space, and I guess we'll see what happens from there. But anyways, yeah, we'll be doing that next time, because yeah, I mean, obviously we don't want to start a dungeon at this point. But, you know, that's good progress. I mean, like I said, the Spirit Temple is definitely the dungeon that has the most that you have to do before you can actually like get to it. I mean, compared to, or at least the adult dungeon that has the most that you have to do beforehand, because I mean it's basically like a whole new area. The Gerudo area is just a place we haven't been to yet. So, and I mean, you know, there's a decent amount of things to do first. And I see you, stupid Gwei. I think those things are called Gweis. They're slightly different than Keese, because Keese are like bat enemies, and then Gweis are crow enemies. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I mean, we got to the Spirit Temple. We got the song, which will allow us to do the Spirit Temple, and we will start that next time. So anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, and take care.